The SP timeline. Within the SP timeline, you can have multiple different layers, and those layers can do different things. Here is an example of a trigger layer. Within this, you can add different triggers, and in those triggers, you can have different actions over here, just like the objects we've shown you how to program in previous videos. So when the playhead moves along and hits the trigger, it runs these actions. You can set up cues. Some are for information only. Others can do things like pause the timeline at that point. You can also add notes, for example camera cuts or notes for a director. So if we play the timeline, the playhead moves along, and as it hits the triggers, it will of course trigger them to do whatever they've been programmed to do. There is also the option of a web version of this within the board. In here we can actually see the different cues triggering, and there's a representation of the notes as well. If we trigger this again, you can see the different cues going along. This means this can now be shown remotely on another computer. For example, a director could see what's going on with the entire project from another location.